This is our code for the final challenge. And first we included these libraries. This is for the servo motor because we decided to include it. But at the end, well, I'm gonna explain that later on. And then we included the library for the motors. And we are defining where we're plugging our connections to the driver for the ultrasonic sensor. And now this is how we named our motors, and our servo, we called it servo. In the setup, we're starting the serial monitor, and we are saying where we connected the servo motor and what is gonna be doing. And we defined both of these as pins and outputs and inputs. We're gonna explain that now. And then for the motors, we started them and set the speed to 197. For the loop, all of this is how we measured the distance. And first we used a type of variable called long, and we included these two. We called mango because that's what we like to call it. And mango is gonna be the duration of the trouble in the sound wave, and distance is gonna be the measurement between the sensor and the object that is near. And here in the digital guide, we said that the trigger is gonna be low because it is going to clear the condition. And now we are activating it again for 0.1 second, and then we're clearing it again. And this is how we are gonna read the mango, that was the duration of the sound wave. And we have that the mango equals pulsing, echo is gonna be high, the other pin for the ultrasonic. And for calculating the distance, now we are saying that distance, this one right here, is gonna equal mango, this, times 0.034 divided by 2. This is the speed of the sound wave. This is how we get it. We search in this website. So it said that we needed this formula in order to get the distance, and we're dividing it by 2 because it is the way it gets to the object and the way back. And now we've got the conditionals. We have that if distance is less than 35, now we're gonna print in the serial monitor distance, and these motors are gonna go forward. And in the servo, we think we got it right, but there was a problem because our servo motor wasn't turning. But we also decided to include it in the code because if our servo was working, it will help us not hitting objects at all because the sensor will be constantly moving. But unfortunately, we couldn't make our servo motor move. So back to the conditionals. Else, or one of our motors will continue to go forward and the other backward, making it a spin on its own axis and then continue its way. And then we have the same for the servo, but it wasn't moving.
So here's our car. We have here the driver and the Arduino with the motors connected down there, connected to the driver. Then we have, well, our ultrasonic sensor that is being supported by a servo motor. And here we have our sensor connected right here to the pins, the voltage, the ground, and the two analogical pins. And then we have the servo right there connected here in the driver. And finally we have the batteries they're connected here, these four to feed the motors, and this one is connected by this into the Arduino to feed the Arduino. That's how it looks from inside. And here we have the wheels and our motors down there.
So now we're gonna explain our design. We decided to make like a Las Vegas theme.
Here's our design. We have the logo on top, and it's like a card design. Here is the front and the side. That's how it looks.